morning, everybody. Are we here? Fantastic. Hi, everybody, and welcome to January's Masterclass with myself, Mrs. B from Mrs. B's Book Nook. How are you all? I hope you're all doing really, really well on this, what appears to be the first Monday back for quite a few people, back to reality and back to work, back to school. So I hope you're all well. So if you're watching with me, please do give me some likes and some love. Please pop your comments below or questions and I'll answer them as we go along. Or if you're watching on replay, please do give me a hashtag replay. Now I'm trying this in a very different position today to see how it works. So we'll see how it goes, but hopefully it works okay for us all. So yeah, how are you all? Hasn't it been, well, we had all the rain, and I don't know about where you are, but where I live, we've had lots of floods, lots of floodwaters. I live very close to Iron Bridge, which is where the very first iron bridge that was built in the whole world is, and yeah, every year we have floods there, and the flood barriers are just going down today. And then on Thursday and Friday last week, I had quite an interesting journey to school. I had to go on a completely different route because the roads on my way into where I go actually were flooded, and I don't know the area very well, so it was yeah, it was a little bit of an interesting day or two. Yeah, got there eventually with the route with a little bit of a Mel's detour, and there's always a Mel's detour on a new route because I always have managed to get lost somewhere along the line. So yeah, do you ever do that? Think you're doing really, really well, and then all of a sudden there's a little bit of a detour. Yeah, but never mind. I went through a bit of water and I came back out again and found the right route. So we got there and we were fine. All was good. So this month we have in your box, you have got the Wind Down activity book, which I think is absolutely fantastic, because wind down activities are absolutely such an important part of your relaxation. It's a good time for you to calm down, and you know, it's a really essential part of taking care of yourself. You know, so often we are busy zooming around here, there and everywhere. Life is manic, isn't it? Life has gone back to being very fast paced again, after we've been used for so long to taking things at a much slower pace and being much more in tune, I think, with ourselves and with the environment as well. And now we're just so busy zooming around that actually we do need some time to actually calm ourselves down, to actually let our brains process and unwind, really. And actually, you know, there's so many benefits from it, isn't it? You know, and one of the things is actually it helps sleep, doesn't it? You know, we all know that if we go to bed really, you know, with lots of things going around in our minds, it is very difficult to get to sleep. So these can help. They can help at any time during the day, but particularly, you know, during or just before bedtime as well. What I do love about this book is, and I know we've talked about this before, and we talked about it when we had the nature journal, and about actually becoming one with nature. And I love this very beginning of the book, where it looks at things that you might spot as the sun sets, as the twilight world appears, and things that you might see. And I think, you know, if you're brave enough, or you know, you could, as dusk starts to set, just sit and look out of the window. What can you see? And if you are brave enough and warm enough, you know, wrap up warm, you could actually go and sit outside and just listen to the changes in sounds, the changes in what you can see, and getting that one with nature again, because it actually really does have that calming effect, doesn't it? Calming effect on just not our brain, but our whole body as well. So that's one of the things that I really do like. What I would advise this week, particularly if you have an amber warning for the cold weather, do please wrap up warm. Okay, I am not being held responsible for anybody getting the chills. Wrap up warm or look out through your window. So yeah, this book as well, I love it because it talks about science, the science behind calming down, the science behind winding down. So like the science of slowing down, you know, how it affects the brain, the science of smells, how different smells can affect our brain, that sensory input, that sensory, you know, trigger really, I suppose, by smells. It talks about the science of hooks, how hooks can help us to calm down, the science of showers and baths, that warm water that, you know, helps our body to calm and relax, the science of sleep as well, and how sleep actually can help to actually help the mind And I think it really outlines it really, really clearly and easily. And I think even if, you know, if yourself, or even if you've got somebody in your family that you think would benefit from this book and benefit from the whole, you know, idea of calming down, I think it's absolutely fantastic book to have in your resources on your bookshelf. And it's got lots and lots of activities in here, and you don't have to go through it from front to back. You can dip in wherever you want. You can pick an activity that just catches your eye that day. There's lots of colouring, you know, and colouring that you can do and come back to. You don't have to complete it all at the same time. There's bubbles, there's doodling, there's following lines, there's little puzzles, there's little crafty things in there. And the one thing that I do like is there's a recipe in there for doing some ooey gooey stuff like corn flour, gloop and that. And I was thinking about this, I was thinking, you are never too old to play with things like Play-Doh. And I know this for a fact because, you know, I am, you know, 52 years of age, and I will still sit in the classroom and play with Play-Doh along with the children, because it's just so calming. It's quite good for exercising your fingers as well. I'm amazed and astounded the number of times I get the Play-Doh out or the gloop or whatever, and I'm playing with it and I can feel my fingers cracking. You know, they just really need some good exercise, but it is so calming as well. So there's a recipe in there for making some kind of gloop, which is absolutely fantastic for, you know, for and just playing with something that actually helps you just take your mind off everything and calm you down. So I say you're never too old to have a little play with Play-Doh or gloop or anything like that, some kind of sensory input. And also as well, there's some in here, there's some like movements as well, so actually not just about calming the mind but calming the body, which helps us to wind down as well. So there's some suggested stretches. You know, I should have marked the page, shouldn't I, because that would have been really helpful if I had have done. Let me see if I can find it really quickly. It's going to be right back at the very beginning, isn't it? Now I've gone from the back. So yeah, you know, like it's about moving, stretching, mini massaging, breathing, you know, lots and lots of ideas on movements as well, which are really important. So yeah, now this book just also comes with some links as well. It comes with links to music. So on various pages, you will find a little QR code. And that QR code, when you scan it, will take you to some music that you can play whilst doing those activities. Again, music that's been specifically chosen to help that winding down, that calming down as well. Then also as well, it's got the usual Usborne quick links as well. So if you go to the Usborne website and search for this book, you will be able to find the quick links. And I'm just going to double check to make sure I tell you the right thing. So it's the links to the music are available through the quick links on the website, and also other websites with more activities to help you wind down as well. And those quick links have been specifically curated by Usborne. They've been selected by them, they've been tested out, they've been checked out, and they are there for you to use alongside this book as well. Okay, so not only do you get this book, but you also get all those wonderful links with it. So yes, so let me know how you get on with your winding down. Perhaps, you know, in the comments below, pop in one of, or a few of your, if you've got more than one, your favourite wind down activities. What is it that you like to do when, not just at night time before you go to bed, but maybe during the day when you get to that point where you think, actually, I just need to stop. I just need to take a chill. I just need to let my brain unwind, leave my body to rest and calm down again. You know, if you're feeling yourself getting a bit stressed or, you know, really, really busy, what is it that you turn to? What is it that you do to help your body wind down, to help you calm down? What is your go-to thing? Pop that in the comments, because I'll be really interested to see what different people in the group do. So yeah, so I hope you all stay really safe this week. I hope you all stay really, really warm. Yeah, we're supposed to have some snow this evening. I don't think we'll get very much if we get any. And we are on an amber warning for cold this week, which I've never really been aware of before. But yeah, so take care, keep warm, wrap up warm, yeah, and stay safe, everybody. And hopefully, yeah, pop those comments in and let's find out all the different ways that we can use to actually wind down and calm down. And you never know, you might spot something that you want to try yourself and that somebody else does. So that would be absolutely fantastic. So yeah, take care everybody, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye for now.